Hello everyone, it's a Get Ready With Me. Let's get started. Hello everyone, this is Brett from Boss Life Beauty and I'm so happy you're here today. Well, I'm getting ready for work. I thought I would do a quick get ready with me and explain to you what I do to my hair and my makeup. Now I'm wearing black because that's my uniform for work and it drains all the color from my face. It's not a perfect match for my best look, but since I have to wear this color, I'm gonna have to go with it for today. The first thing I do after I get out of the shower is I either use my Euforo or my Frizzies Extra Strength on my hair, and I take a dime size amount, which I've already done. I rub it into my hair and I just scrunch it into my hair. Now, my hair is not highlighted, it's single process color, but how I get the look of it being lighter on the ends is before I started going to my new hairdresser, my hair was bleached and it was very lightened on a level 12. So I had it lightened 3 shades lighter than my natural color. So as we're growing it out, she's doing darker on the roots and letting the natural color, and letting the brighter color grow out so it looks like I have highlights. However, what she's gonna do is as we go along, we're gonna do 2 shades in my hair. We're gonna do a lighter color on the bottom and a darker color on the root so that my hair grows out naturally. And there's one more way that you can get really blonde hair without going to your hairdresser. You can use this John Frieda blonding spray on the ends of your hair, and then when you sit in the sun or blow dry, your ends will get really light, and you could start, like I said, start underneath, spray, 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 spray. I could show you just a little spritz, and then the sun will hit it and you'll get natural highlights, and they will be, this is progressive, so it can make you go really almost platinum if you keep using it. But what I used to use this for when I was blonder, and I still do occasionally when I can't get to the hairdresser, you just spray your roots. I would just go through and I would spray all my roots, and then I would take the hair dryer to my hair and I would dry it, and after about, I'm not kidding, 7 days of doing that every day, my hair was like 2 shades lighter without even having to use hair color. So this is a great option if you don't like hair color and you're blonde, or you just want your gray to be covered a little bit with some highlights. I highly recommend this. You could just use some shimmer lights on your hair to kind of tone down any brassiness until this takes your hair up lighter as you go. So if your hair is a little golden when you first start using this, it's always worked for me pretty well. It's never been really red, but you could use shimmer lights over it, because if you use this every other day even for 2 weeks, your hair is going to lighten 2 shades because it's peroxide. So it's just like when you were, remember Sun In? This is better. It doesn't leave your hair so orange, but it's just like putting lemon juice in your hair and going and sitting on the beach every day, only it's much faster and it really does lighten. So this is another option for natural looking highlights without ever actually having to put bleach on your hair. Okay, I'm gonna put my glasses on now because I can't see. So here I am, barefaced. I'm baring my face to the world to show you how I get ready for work. So I'm gonna pull my hair back and let's get started. My Avon, I love this Avon concealer, and I love it because it's in this neutral shade. My skin has a lot of pink in it, and unlike what other people say, I just, like I did on my mother, I just put my concealer, I have broken out here a little bit. I did a little psoriasis here. I just put my concealer on where I need it. I'm gonna use this here too so I can see. I am a big concealer queen over foundation because you can blend it in and you can see where you need more. And I don't get that mask, which I hate with foundation. Okay, I might use a little more around here. And see, my cheeks don't have anything on them, but that's okay, because when this is all blended out, it'll be good. Now I have this little kind of freckled dark age spot on my nose. I should really go to my dermatologist and have him laser it off, but we'll see. What I do is after I put on this amazing light as air concealer. I use this oil-free concealer stick from Avon, and I just go over my under eye circles a little bit, just for a little extra lightening around my eye. And then blend, 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 blend. Take my Chanel powder, that Rose Claire face powder. I love this. It's this kind of, I use this on my mom. It's this pretty shade of like Rose Claire pink. And what I do is I just press this all into my skin. Now you could see it makes my skin a little lighter, but what I love is I have oily skin, and this is so fine mill. It really makes my skin look poreless, and I hate the feel of foundation so much. I used to be a Bare Minerals fan for a really long time. I loved their products, and I still love some of them, but as I got older, I found that the Bare Minerals foundation, the powder, the mineral veil, would get the powder, even with the mineral veil over it, would make my pores look larger. And I have a best flight attendant friend, my friend Beth, who said the same thing. She uses their liquid foundation now because the Bare Minerals tended to settle in my lines and pores and actually looked cakey. Now I'm gonna use my hands, not even a brush, because my hands are warm. And I'm just gonna blend that all in. I'm gonna take a look in the mirror, and I'm happy with that. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I found my Avon eyebrow pencil. I have to order more. I love this slant one I used on my mom too, but that's a little lighter in color than this one. So I'm just gonna do my little trick. I'm gonna just make my arch a little darker, and then light feathery strokes, and I can do this pretty quick. And I don't want to go farther than my smile, so I actually want to take a little off there. And if I start doing this, when you look in a magnifying glass, you may say, oh my gosh, I need to pluck my eyebrows. But if you're in a hurry like I am today, don't worry about it. Just blend them in as best you can. And if you make your eyebrows look really nice, no one will know. Whoop, I gotta use the magnifying side. Hope you can see this. So right here, I need to pluck a little bit, but instead of plucking, because I don't have time right now, I'm just gonna pull my pencil down, and I'm gonna incorporate those lashes into my brow. Even if it makes me have a little bit of a thicker brow, in the end, it'll look great. Okay, so there, a little bit darker on my arch. I'm gonna take, I am the queen of using whatever I have available. It's just been that way my whole life, I don't know. But this is an old mascara wand, and I'm just gonna use that to brush my brows up. Avon Blonde powder with the balm. And a lot of people say, how do I use, I have a lot of friends who say, how do you use this part that has the balm? Do you put the powder first? Do you put the balm first? What I do is, it depends. If you're not using an eye pencil, you may want to put a little bit of the balm on first, because then the powder has something to stick to. But in this case, because I used a little bit of the pencil, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little powder, just a touch, especially where my arch is. And then I'm gonna take a little, of the balm, the sticky balm, and very carefully each side. There. All right, so eyebrows are done. I'm gonna take these mod colors from Avon Mark. Look at these gorgeous colors. How beautiful are these, right? I love this mod palette. I'm gonna use this pretty gorgeous wild purple. Okay, I'm gonna take that Chanel, and like I did with my mom, I'm gonna put this under my eyes, because now I'm not gonna have time to clean up. Doesn't that look funny? It's so funny. So I wanna get ready with the least amount of fuss and muss. So here we go. Let me get so that you could see this. I'm gonna take the same, now I'm not using any brushes, because I didn't bring any out. And I'm just going to concentrate most of the color on the outside, and I don't have anything up here yet. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Okay. And I'm just going to press, because when you press it in, it's less likely to get under your eye. And to me, when you use a bright color like this, if you get any under your eye, that's gonna be the, if you get any purple under your eye, that's gonna be what's hard to clean up. So, and I love this pointy, this little thing has this little sponge applicator has a nice pointy end to it. So, purple, purple, purple. This is not a subtle everyday look, but I wear a black uniform. My makeup is all that shows, otherwise I look just like everybody else. I'm gonna take this Mark eyeshadow brush that I never leave home without. I don't leave home without that or my slant tip. And I'm just gonna blend, 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 blend right into the center and blend it up. Blend, blend, blend. And because my eyes droop down a little, I wanna bring it up, up, up. Use this mirror here because blending is the key, and the most important thing is to make sure this area and this area connect so that it draws your eyes out. I have big round eyes and sometimes I want more of an almond shape, so I'm going to take a little more of that purple and I'm going to put it right here on the end and just make sure that it make sure that that's all going to be connected. Now, before I do liner or anything else, what color would you choose for my highlighter? I'm gonna choose, whoop, not that one. I'm gonna choose this pink right here. And like I said, I'm just gonna put my mirror. I'm just gonna put some right here. Now that's pretty bright, so I'm gonna wipe off this brush. Have some tissues handy. I always have a box of tissues. And I'm gonna blend, blend, blend. Okay, so from a distance, purple looks good. All right, then I'm gonna take this sapphire blue glimmer sticks and I'm gonna do my eyeliner. Blue and purple, I love it because I'm gonna go over this blue with a little purple. You have to make do. I don't have a violet liner and I'm definitely gonna order one because I love that color. I'm actually gonna line my inner eye a little bit as I go. And I'm gonna concentrate on the outside portion of my eye, less here in the middle. I'm gonna do the other side. Then I'm gonna go back to this palette. I'm gonna take this kind of teal blue. Now glimmer sticks stay on a long time, but I'm gonna press it in because I might be working for hours and I don't want my makeup to come off no matter what. So I'm just gonna press this in to the outer corner and then maybe blend it up just a tad. So there's soft, 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 soft. Black would be too harsh with the purple. It would be too much with my fair coloring, but if you're a brunette, you can get away with it. Now I'm gonna go in and touch up a little bit like I showed you I did with my mom, just a little bit under here. I don't have my favorite brush with me here because I didn't bring it out, so I'll use my fingers to lightly, because it's important to have a clean line under there. So even if that takes away some of the purple, and after I clean up my eye, I go in with the purple again, just on the very tip of this little, you can use a brush, and wipe away any of the powder I have under my eye, which I'll do right now. Now I'm going to throw my Avon SuperShock Volumizing Mascara in black brown. Not gonna put on any more eye makeup. Remember? Okay, one coat and let it dry. I just find that to be so much easier than just sitting there and doing over and over and over. And maybe while it dries, I just take the very end and I just pull down my lashes. Basically, your top lashes are the most important because as we age, we want everything to move up. We don't want our lashes to go pull our eyes down. You know, I think of Liza Minnelli back in the late 70s and early 80s. You know, her signature look was the big eyes with all the mascara, but I'm not so crazy about that look. So then I'm gonna take a little bit of the Chanel Face Glow and I'm just gonna put some on my cheeks. I love this stuff. I've showed you this in other videos before. I'm gonna take that same blush that I used on my mom, the Avon Nude, and just do my cheeks. Now it seems like I'm putting a lot on, but I really blend it in. Let me get out my mirror again. And because my eyes are so purple, I don't want pink cheeks, pretty much like cutesy candy pink. So I want my cheeks to almost be a little peachy, a little natural, and go in and do a little more. All right, the last thing that I do is I'm going to use this beautiful lip gloss called Rave from Avon. Now they have a bunch of new lip glosses and I'm going to order them and share them with you. And I love this lip gloss. I'm going to put on my and then I'm going to wipe off the brush to do the rest because my eyes are my focal point. I'm sorry if my glasses are dirty. I'll have to clean them. All right, so now my hair. I'll put a little more of my Beachy Wave spray in there. And this is by Organics. This is called the Sea Salt Beachy Wave Spray. So after I do all that, it's really hot here. It's really hot here in Chicago. It's about 90 degrees out, so my hair will dry really, really fast. It'll probably dry before I get to work. All right, so I'm gonna go get a pretty barrette. I put a little clip in my hair because as my hair is growing out, it keeps it from being too full. And then sometimes after I put my sea salt spray in, if I'm home and not going anywhere, I take my fingers and I make these little beachy waves all throughout my hair after I wash it. And you can also use mousse for this too. There is a sea salt spray mousse if you need more volume. And I just sit and I twist my hair like this in little tiny ringlets and I let it dry. And then when I curl it, then I let them dry. And I'm gonna not be able to do that today, but after I let them dry, I watch TV or do something, work on my computer for an hour or so, and then you can even take a hair dryer to them. When I undo it, my hair has these tossly long beachy waves, and when my hair was longer, it used to look so beautiful. It was really, really nice. Now the difference I'll tell you between the sea salt spray and the mousse is lighter and airier and gives you a little bit more volume. The sea spray is a little stickier, so it depends on the look that you want. I should go get some of the mousse and I can show you the difference. I could put it on, dry my hair, do my ringlet routine, and show you how that comes out. So I have to go to work now. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. So if you like this video, subscribe, click the little link. You'll be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.